All right, guys. Today we are going to be reacting to the full history of Germany in 5 minutes. It's going to be interesting. Let's see what's going on, guys.
Located in Western and Central Europe, Germany, officially the Federal Republic of Germany, covers an area of 357,022 square kilometers, with a population of over 83 million. Germany has over 2 millennia of history, during which it had established itself as one of the most powerful countries in the world. Early history. The Germanic tribes are thought to date back to the Nordic Bronze Age, during which they expanded their territory and came into contact with the Celtic, Iranian, Baltic, and Slavic tribes. By the time of Roman general Julius Caesar, the Germanic people, or Germani, were established east of the Rhine River in the lands he referred to as
Gemini. Isn't that the new AI or Gemini? No. Germany? I don't know.
Germania. Under Caesar Augustus, the first Roman emperor, the Roman Empire created a Roman province called Germania and Quia. Areas that remained out of Roman control were referred to as Magna Germania. In the 4th century, the Roman Empire was invaded by different tribes, eventually leading to the fall of the Western Roman Empire in 476 AD. After that, large parts of Germania eventually became part of the Frankish Empire, and later, East Francia. In 800, the Frankish king Charlemagne was crowned emperor of the Holy Roman Empire, of which German territories formed a central part. In the next centuries, the Holy Roman Empire became more complicated with over 1,000 separate territories under distinct authorities in 1789. Following a defeat by Napoleon I at the Battle of Austerlitz in 1806, the empire was
How is it that this guy managed to just win some war in Europe at the beginning of the 19th century? And then they do like this stuff right there. That's a mystery for me. How did this guy manage to just do that?
Dissolved by Francis II, the last Holy Roman Emperor. German Confederation and German Empire. Napoleon's reign came to an end in 1815 with the Congress of Vienna, forming the German Confederation, a loose league of 39 sovereign German states, most notably of which were the Austrian Empire and the Kingdom of Prussia. In the early 19th century, the German question was raised within the Confederation between the Greater German solution to form a single German nation-state and the Lesser German solution to conserve the current federation of smaller German states. The former was promoted by Austria, while the latter was supported by Prussia. From the mid-1840s, rebellions
I think that's when they really started, right
leading
there.
to the 1848 revolutions broke out in the German states. Nearly 2 decades later, war broke out between Austria and Prussia and ended the victory of Prussia, leading to the collapse of the German Confederation. The following year, the North German Confederation was formed with Prussia and its allies, paving the way for the formation of the German Empire with Prussian King William I as emperor.
That's it, man. That's the good of the territory right here, and then get Austrian. That's it. Just keep it silent. Don't start any wars, man. You already have enough land. I'm telling you guys. If Germany will have this in Austria and just not do anything, bro, I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, it will be the most powerful country in the world. 2 countries, Russia and Germany, will be the most powerful countries in the world.
In 1914, Germany led the Central Power in World War I against the Allied power. Following its defeat 5 years later, Germany was severely punished by the Treaty of Versailles, leading to the loss of 13% of its European territory.
Damn, man.
The Weimar Republic and Nazi Germany. The German Revolution ended the German Empire and established the Weimar Republic. The war reparations, hyperinflation, and the Great Depression resulted in economic hardship in post-war Germany, aiding Adolf Hitler's rise to power. The following year, Adolf Hitler, leader of the Nazi Party, was appointed Chancellor and then dictator of Germany, beginning the transformation of the Weimar Republic into Nazi Germany. Under Hitler's rule, Nazi Germany became increasingly aggressive and threatened to wage a territory war. In 1938, the Nazis annexed Austria and then Czechoslovakia. 1 year later,
Yeah, bro, right there. Right there. Look at all the territory, man. It's like so easy for them to annex some territory. It's weird, right? Have you guys thought about that? How easy it is for Germany to just annex all some of those territories? It's the weirdest thing ever. Look at that. All this territory is Poland territory right now. But it's amazing, right? Right here, I will stop. I will just back off a little bit.
it invaded Poland, initiating World War II. Following its invasion of the Soviet Union, Germany and the Axis powers occupied most of continental Europe. During the war, the Holocaust led by the Nazis murdered
Right there, look at the territory. Why will you stop, man?
17 million people across German-occupied Europe, of which 6 million were Jews. Following the Allied invasion of Normandy, the Germans received continuous defeats. Following Hitler's suicide, Germany surrendered on the 8th of May 1945, marking the end of World War II in Europe. Post-World War II and reunification of Germany. Following its surrender, Germany was partitioned into 4 occupation zones occupied by the US, Great Britain, France, and the Soviet Union. In May 1949, the France, US, and Great Britain occupation zones were merged to form the Federal Republic of Germany, or West Germany. Meanwhile, the Soviet zone became the German Democratic Republic, or East Germany. The Berlin Wall was built to divide East Berlin from West Berlin. Following the fall of the Berlin Wall, in 1990, the 2+4 treaty was negotiated between the German Democratic Republic, the Federal Republic of Germany, and the 4 powers occupying Germany, allowing the official reunification of Germany later that year. Berlin again became the capital of Germany. Today, Germany is a member of the United Nations, NATO, G7, G20, and the OECD, and is one founding nation of the Eurozone. Germany is currently a great power with the largest economy in Europe, being the world's 4th largest economy by nominal.
I'm telling you, man. Because the Germans have something very good. They have a very strong culture and very strong work ethic, right? So every time they get beat up or whatever, or they lose a war, they manage to just come back, right? So it's a very strong culture. Personally, if I was the guy with the mustache, let's say Pablo, I do have a better mustache than him. First of all, I have a better mustache than him. But let's say I was that guy with that bad mustache. As soon as I got Czechoslovakia, Austria, and some of the territory of the current Poland, I will just leave it right there. I will leave it right there. That's it. That's it. Just I'll fake my deleted scene. I will unalive myself. Go to Argentina, like a lot of people say, and just stay there, man. There you go. That's German, right? Boom. And not to get too crazy and greedy, man. But that's my position on this. But very interesting history. I'm getting used to this history. Understand it a lot. It's interesting to know a lot of these great composers, right? Like the Wagners, the Schubert, Brahms. A lot of these dramatic composers, I would say, because some of them are Austrian composers. Austrian is between Germans and Austrians, right? But it's very interesting because they're very similar in culture. I know. You guys are different. I know. We're very similar in culture. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section, guys. I would love to hear you guys' opinion. I'll see you in the next one.